Manchester United, Brayo against Arsenal, you have said 2. Anto, you have said 2-1.
It's very obvious.
No, which obvious? There is nothing obvious here.
Okay.
We can't lose at Old Trafford on the opening season.
It's only 2 days away. So, and then...
Spurs versus Burnley, I give it to Spurs.
No. This one, this one I'm giving Burnley.
Okay.
This is the shocker result.
Okay.
Because Spurs are playing tonight.
Okay.
So...
if they win, you think they'll be mad?
I think Burnley will surprise us.
Okay, nice. And then the Sunderland, West Ham, what's your thoughts there?
This one, Sunderland, West Ham, new boys, Sunderland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Wolves, Man City, Brayo.
Definitely, Wolves have lost Kuna, so Man City.
I've been doing this month for the last 2 months. I've been doing this month. The months are not passing.
If he is the one who decided to sell Mbeumo, he will perform for us.
Hello guys, welcome again to another week of the Triple Cup Show. A very good evening. Unfortunately, time of recording. Today there's a big game, the Super Cup, and then we'll see. So the big game we're playing is, I think, PSG and Spurs. I don't know what the team says about it. And then who has joined me? The guy who always does the cameo when it's needed and then he goes away. Malik Anto, what's up?
Thank you, Maji.
Okay.
Man.
How have you been, man?
I've been great.
Okay.
I'm really honored. I'm not having a cameo today.
Okay.
Today it's a privilege to shoot the first episode
of the season.
2025-2026 season.
Okay, nice. And then joining us, the other guy, the Arsenal guys, this season and the seasons to come. I know that we'll be having much of it because of the things they are doing. The signing thing is much big on their side. Malik Brayo, what's up?
Yes, what's up? Great to be around here. Miracle is taking place in London. It's burning.
Okay.
Yes, London is seriously burning and we are here to contain the fire. We are the only people we can contain the fire.
Okay, I don't want to ask you more about how have you been. Okay, just on a light note, because I know you have so many stories to say.
I've been well.
Okay.
It has been a long period of recess. Not a lot in terms of footballing action, and we are happy that the season is coming back. And from what has been happening off the pitch, we seem to be in for a fantastic season.
Okay,
I can't wait for the start of the new season.
Okay, nice, man. And then we have always said, we need a very different person from a very different team, because always the guys knows we always have the Manchester United guys, either me, Anto here, there's someone like Jimmy. When it comes to Chelsea, you have Mike, we have Louis. Arsenal, we have Brayo, we have Priest, and also we have somebody like Joshua. But we have been asking to have guys from different teams. And then I only know like 1 or 2 only Manchester City guys. And who else join us? Brayo Mwas. Welcome, man. How are you, man?
Thanks, man. I'm glad to be here.
Okay. How have you been? Let's start in Man City wise. How has it taken you during the break, and what have you seen? Let's start from there, and then how you feel to be the only Manchester City fan we know.
Okay. I don't know about that, but I love Manchester City and I have been supporting Manchester City for a very long time.
Okay.
Yeah, since we knew each other, Karash and I, since he knew me as a Manchester City fan.
Okay.
More than around 15 years ago, I guess.
Okay, yeah. So how many Man City fans you know? Let's start from there.
Yeah?
How many Man City fans do you know?
Like, personally, I know like 40 or 50.
Watu si wajinga bwana. Okay.
Honestly. Yeah.
Okay. Is this story Jaba?
It's very me. I don't know. I just know Mwas. Mwas is the only Manchester City fan I know.
Okay. Nice, man. So for those guys on the video, you can see me and Anto, we are rocking our Kenyan jersey.
Yeah. 2.5 loading.
Chan is there. The money is flowing. The boys are good. Have you seen? Let's start from there, man. Like Brayo, our boys playing in Chan. And what's the difference, or what's the take-out point we should take from that game which we are seeing being played now?
Yeah, the take home is that there's still hope in our beloved Kenya. That is being sold to us for free by our team, Harambee Stars, which is really giving us every reason to be proud of being Kenyan. So as a in terms of performance, this is really a positive uh, uh, indication of improvement of our team. If you look at the FIFA rankings, it places our team somewhere, I think, in a position that is 3-digit, which is really not where we want to be.
Okay.
And that is to show that the coach, Benny McCarthy, is really doing some wonders. And overall, we are doing well. We are headed in the right direction, and this is an interesting time as a Kenyan to pay attention to football, to the local football, because it is really improving, and the sign usually will manifest in the performance of the team. So I am proud to be a Kenyan. I am proud to be a Harambee Stars fan.
Okay, nice. Anto, have you after watching the game? If the guys go back to the episode which I had me and Louis, I said the guys to watch Austin Otieno. Mark that name. We said it loud and clear here. Watch that guy. And then the striker also is called Austin. I think Austin Otiambo or something like that. Also, the guy who's playing for Shabana. After watch those guys, man, I see the team, and then I'm wondering. Morocco has not been beaten for the last 14 games. The team which we thought, if you could have told me we're gonna beat any team in that group, I was like, it's not gonna happen. I was not giving our team. Okay, I was supporting our team, but in the group which they were, I was like, in the group of death, I think Kenya, we don't have a chance. But the boys, when they went to the pitch, they give their all. But guys are saying, money is on the line, so
Of course, man.
we better do it.
You are not a patriot.
But forgetting that, also keeping that aside, we have seen the boys doing good and the players are doing good. And then Benny McCarthy, he was a coach in Manchester United. We see his coaching, but he wasn't given that chance to do what he can do the best. But if you heard from the players, they were like, you know what, on the training, this guy, he means business.
Yeah.
And then we have seen it on the pitch. And then the good thing I like about him, he went on the pitch. Like when the local games are played, you can see him on the pitch.
Yes.
So he knows the players who he gonna incorporate on the team, which for me I think is a good sign.
Yeah,
it's a good place to start. So how do you think, because now, as the updates are going in, it's like we are 1 point away to go for the quarters. What do you think?
Actually, I'm really impressed by Harambee Stars, despite the money factor, because people are thinking maybe it's the money factor that is bringing up this performance. But to be honest, if you look in terms of the football, it has really improved. At least we can make around 10 or 15 passes in the field. There's a lot of improvement, and I'm really proud by the boys because it's showing like most of the boys, like our local players, they can get the job done. Actually, I didn't give Kenya a chance in this group because I thought because we have Morocco, who are 14 games unbeaten in CHAN, and they are two times CHAN champions. We have DRC, they are 2 times CHAN champions, and we have Angola, they are COSAFA champions. So if you look the caliber of these teams, I was really not giving Harambee Stars a chance, but after the performance, now I'm even looking forward. I think they can go deep into the tournament, and it's a good exposure for our local players. I heard there is one club in Belgium, they are starting to scout Austin.
Okay.
Which is really improving.
Also, it's a good point for Gor Mahia if that move works, man. The good money for the team, yeah.
Actually, Gor Mahia, they have signed already 5 players.
Okay.
From CHAN. They signed the Bandari goalkeeper. They signed, I think, who was the captain last time? Who's this guy? Kibwage.
Okay.
They already signed Kibwage. Man, I think Gor Mahia, they are overhauling
Okay.
all the Harambee Stars players.
Okay.
But it's a good sign. It's,
It's a
positive
good place.
sign.
Yeah, man. So I don't know, Mwas, when you see because we have been out of football, like original football, it's here and there, friendlies here and there, just a couple of games. We cannot see that as much football as we used to. But on your side, in Man City side, you guys do have money. That's not a problem. But also we cannot forget, because you have somebody here. You have 118 charges still. So
Man,
I don't know.
Yes, man. When will these charges materialize?
And then now we can see the memes online. It's when you guys selling Grealish only to Everton. The memes online they're so crazy.
Actually, they didn't sell him. They loaned him.
The memes online is about his medical after he's coming from his medical test from England what's it, Everton. What's your thoughts there, man? Or what's the plan? Or what do you think Pep have on mind? Because as of now, I only know there are rumor. You guys, it's like you're eyeing for him, but also you guys do have like 3, 4, 5 goalkeepers. But to my point, it's somebody like an Ortega wants a number 1 spot, and somebody like maybe you're not convinced with your number 1 Anderson goalkeeper. What's your thoughts there? And what do you think Pep has installed for us for this season?
About goalkeepers, Ortega and Ederson, they are definitely leaving.
Okay.
Okay, that's why we brought in Trafford.
Okay.
Yeah, back to Manchester City, and Donnarumma. He probably is coming.
Okay.
So you need, those are 2 good goalkeepers, and Pep, for the first time since he came to Manchester City, he have never performed so poorly like last season. So there is a little bit of pressure on him.
Okay.
Understandably. Yeah, and even from the owners, you understand, because teams like Chelsea, they are signing good players. They are spending big money. Arsenal, so there's a lot of competition in the league. So, and the owners and the sponsors, they want results. So you understand.
Okay. And then what happened? Because I'll cut it short. Last season, you guys said you never performed well because of Rodley. And then on the international, I saw already saw KDB is out of your team, so I don't know what you'll do there. And then also Rodri, we thought the season is gonna be back, but on you guys are playing a friendly. He got a knock and he's like he'll be out like for another 2 to 3 months. That's what I saw. So what's the game plan, or are you expecting the same season which you had you guys? Because you said it's because you did not have your best central player who makes the game. Do you want to do you think that's the mentality still we're gonna, or there's a change which maybe we are about to see?
I hope not. In my personal point of view, I don't like relying on one player, because you cannot go anywhere. You cannot achieve anything depending on one player. It will be a very bad mentality if there is some fans or players in the club believe that.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no one is irreplaceable. No one is irreplaceable in a football club.
Okay.
So we have to work with the players that are there, and we are more than capable to do it with or without. Yeah.
Ballon d'Or.
And I believe with the signing that we have made so far, and the players that are there, and the players hopefully that will sign, yeah, we gonna return back to the top of the Premier League this season.
Okay, that's so early to call, but it's okay. It's your thoughts. You're allowed to give them. It's your opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, Brayo, on the other side. Yeah,
I'm very positive.
Okay, nice. Brayo, on the other side, your team, Greco-Reyes, coming in front there, and then we see somebody like Kai Havertz still. He did a thing during the weekend. What's your thoughts, man? I don't know. Because guys have said online, if you guys don't win anything this season, man, Arteta should not be given. He has been given
7 years.
It's more than grace. What's your thoughts there?
No, first, nobody can purport to have given anyone grace, because grace is undeserved favor, an unmerited favor that comes through the death of Jesus Christ. That said, this is an interesting season for Arsenal. Really, ever since I began actively following football, it's the first season where Arsenal club has made a statement of intent by making what you would almost regard as an overhaul, where you have over 6 signings, new signings made, and these are primary signings covering each department of the pitch. A new goalkeeper, you have a new defender, you have a midfielder in Zubimendi and Christian Nogard, although those two were destined to come anyway because you have one, Nogard, who can be seen as a direct replacement of Partey, initially thought to be considered for a renewal, but for reasons well known to the fans and the football world, he had to leave, and so the club had to replace him with Nogard. Gyökeres, that one goes without saying, because the reason that was attributed to our failure to convert the chances we were getting in goal was because we did not have an accomplished striker. So it was why Gyökeres was brought, and he comes with an impressive record of scoring, and we look forward to seeing him fire the club to the title, getting the club over the line, because really for the last 3 consecutive seasons we've been finishing second, and the difference has been because the difference has been due to a missing piece, that is someone who is capable of uh, uh, making the club or shielding the club from dropping points due to failure to score goals. You see those matches where you are losing by a margin of 1-0 against a team like Fulham, or those matches you drop 2 points when you should actually have collected all the points. Those are the small issues the signing of Gyökeres should seek to cure. So if you ask me, as an Arsenal fan, I am looking forward to a season of optimism. Arsenal, if you ask me, is going to win this league.
Oh,
Take it to any bank of your choice. Any bank.
That's a bold claim.
Any bank.
That's a very big bold
yes,
claim.
This is a statement. Hold me accountable on the statement I've made here this day of our Lord of August 2025. I will account for this statement.
So you are 100%
At the end of the
sure
season.
Arsenal are going to win the league this season?
I am. I mean, it's not a question of being sure. That is the fact. I am seeing what the rest of you cannot see, and that is Arsenal being handed the Premier League trophy. You ask even Mwas, he agrees. It's only that he will not say. He agrees.
All right. All the best. All the best.
Okay, I don't know. I saw somebody like Asaka. Wait, Brayo, I'll cut you short. I don't know. Why did you breed Noni Madueke? I don't. You guys with Chelsea. What's your business with Chelsea always?
You know, I think they confused Noni Madueke. No, they tried with Sterling.
That's what I'm wondering. No, start Jorginho.
Oh,
they came Sterling, and now it's Madueke. What's up with that move? Or who is? Oh, cause you because you cannot tell me he's the replacement for Martinelli or somebody to book in Martinelli, according to me. And then before that, there's also Trossard. So you said that Trossard, Martinelli, and then why bring Noni?
Yeah. So I understand the concerns among Arsenal fans regarding this long-standing trade, if I may call it, with Chelsea. The signing of Noni Madueke. So most of us have, and you'll bear me witness. some players, we have a first 11, but Arsenal lacked the squad depth that you would see with a team like Manchester City. You will see that depth with a team like Liverpool. That the same cannot be said or could not be said of Arsenal. So much so that when uh, uh, um, a dependable player, a, a, a key player in the team gets injured, then the replacement is not of a quality that sufficiently replaces that player. If Saka gets an injury, there is no quality replacement for him. If Havertz gets an injury, you get that you realize that the performance of the team dips because of um, that lack of depth. The same can be said about Odegaard. The time when he got injured during his international duties, we went down in terms of performance. So I in my view and observations, I think much of these signings were informed with the experiences the club had last season, and to forestall any situation where the occurrences of injuries or player fatigue, having to force the coach to rest the player, to forestall situations where the team will suffer as a result of such actions.
Okay.
It was of necessity that the club make new signings, and hence players like Noni Madueke, Mosquera featuring in the Arsenal squad. And I'm informed that the signings are not yet over, or at least it cannot be conclusively said that Arsenal are done with the market.
Okay,
so
nice.
that is a matter of wait and see.
Okay.
But I believe the idea was simply to improve the squad depth.
Okay, nice. Anto, we having you here, man. Guys have called you the Mbuemo of Manchester United.
Yeah.
You and Mbuemo same WhatsApp group.
Yeah, me and Mbuemo, you know, same hairstyle, the beard. Brian Mbuemo, Cameroonian.
Okay, now we have Mbuemo, we have Sisenko, yeah, and then we do have somebody like Akuna. What's your thoughts there, and what do you feel? What's the move in? And then we have the Diego. What informed us to go to that move? And also, plus now still on the cooking, we're not yet sure if it will happen. The guy from Brighton, Baleba, also to come in the team. What's your thoughts there?
You know, first of all, I'm really impressed by Manchester United because when the window opened, there was not that much activity. Actually, the deal to sign Mbuemo, it was really frustrating. We took almost 4 or 5 weeks to sign him. So I was really worried by Manchester United, what is really going on. But comparing to our performance last season, we definitely needed some improvement in various departments in the pitch. And so for Cunha, that's an upgrade. Mbuemo is an upgrade. Sesko, definitely we need someone who can bang in goals, or we need fresh, fresh air, man, or fresh talent in the team, and because we can't rely on Hojland or Zaxi. And now if we get Baleba or maybe another defensive midfielder, at least this coming season will be much more competitive. Because Amorim, he promised us the storm is coming. This season I'm not giving him any excuses. Because now he has been backed by the club, and even you can see they upgraded the Carrington facilities. They did some renovation.
It looks nice, yeah.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
So coming up this season, I'm expecting like a great performance from the team. I think, and we don't have a lot of fixtures. We have only the Premier League and FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. So I'm expecting I don't know, fatigue or anything, something like that. No. So I'm expecting and Mbuemo and Cunha. these are Premier League players. They have been playing in the Premier League. So you can tell me they are going to adapt.
Okay.
They're already
on the system.
They're already in the system of the Premier League.
Okay.
So I'm expecting, I'm expecting a good season from Manchester United. I'm not taking less than top 4.
Okay.
I'm not taking less than top 4.
That's a huge call to call.
No,
that's a huge call to call.
Man, compared, with the signings and...
Have you seen what Arsenal have done? Have you seen what Chelsea have done?
That's what I'm saying.
What Liverpool has done.
I'm not taking... we finished 15th. That was embarrassing.
Okay.
So this season I'm not taking less than top 4. Really.
Okay. Talking about that, man, I've seen Garnacho, him on the online. I don't know, man. I don't know how to call it, but he's tone online, man. He's like what we say, he's tone deaf.
Man, this kid,
how can you say if I'm not going to Chelsea, I'm gonna be benched for 6 months or 12 months and I'm okay? That's I don't know what guts he has to call that move, and I wish Amorim can. Okay, Chelsea can give us 30k for him. That's not the right amount for him. But also we cannot say we want more because last season for him it wasn't that good. But also you cannot move. You cannot bluff. You cannot do a bluff move to a club. According to me, you don't have that. You don't have that aura to do that. Because if it's somebody like Cristiano doing that move or Messi, or let's say Mbappe, let's say Yamil.
Can you imagine Garnacho?
I will be like, okay, hands up. I'm frozen. You caught me. But Garnacho, check on the squad. Check on the squad now. Who does he want? Which number does he want? Because he cannot remove Mbeumo on that number.
No.
He cannot remove Mbeumo. So the best thing, if I was him, I could be lower my ego a bit and let's see what's gonna happen. But you calling a bluff and saying if you don't send me to Chelsea, I'm not gonna play it. And then the other day he was seen going on a tattoo shop, and he was like, guys are like, yo, bro, what are you doing?
Man, I don't know what is wrong with him.
Okay.
To be honest, Garnacho, it's because he's playing for Manchester United. If he was playing for this like middle clubs, Middlesbrough, I don't know, Fulham, we could not know who his Garnacho is.
Okay.
It's just because he's in the limelight of Manchester United. And for him to behave this way, man, I don't know how long he's remaining in the contract. I don't know.
Okay.
Man, we have to get rid of this virus from the club.
I'm okay, man. First thing I was saying, the move was bad. Giving number 10 jersey for Rashford while still in the club, that was a bad move, according to me. But seeing him out of the club, at least let him start a new thing. But yesterday, while they were playing at back, I think 2 days ago, man, he was not there. He was not seen. So I'm like, okay, at least you have a replacement for him, and it's nice. It's nice for him. Let him go start trying something new.
Yes.
But also now I'm worried for something like a Sancho and Anthony, man. I think Anthony was found on a wrong time and the wrong manager.
Yes.
Because when you saw him when he went to Betis, man, he played the football which you know Anthony for.
Correct.
I wish he could have been incorporated on the team a little bit, so we're gonna see much of him. Because I think he still have something to give to Manchester United. That's my honest opinion.
Yeah, for
Anthony, I think he still do have.
Yeah, Anthony, he has something to prove, and he's positive. Okay. At least he has shown like he's positive. But someone like Sancho and Garnacho, I don't know. We have 2 weeks remaining for the window to close. They have to get rid of this virus out of our club.
Okay.
These are the people, and you know a virus is it's contamination, man. It's spreading bad vibes. So Garnacho and Sancho, they need to get out of our club ASAP.
Okay, Brayo, on the other side, you know why I always me and you banter comes in. Man like Onana, he's been injured. I was so happy, and then I don't know. You guys don't want me to be happy because he won't be on the first team. What's wrong with you guys? What's up with that?
Yeah, Onana has, it appears, had a difficult spell at United. Currently, he's battling an injury problem, and as a result of which, there are talks of United signing Donnarumma, who is also not having an uncertain, who does not have certainty regarding his position, considering that PSG seem to have reached a deal to sign a new goalkeeper from Lille, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
And that puts Onana at a precarious position. But besides that, if you look at Onana's performances over the past 2 seasons, I really wouldn't fault the goalkeeper. I think overall, as a team,
No,
really, United has not been performing to the required standard. Look at the
Which-
statistics.
No. Brayo, we have Onana at Everton and Onana at Manchester United.
Yeah, the girl, I'm talking about the goalkeeper because the Onana at Everton is a midfielder.
Okay, so what do you think is the rest? Okay, let me cut you short.
And I believe.
Let me cut you short.
Okay.
What's the best move do you think it's there for Onana? Should he go out or should Manchester United play with the likes of Bandia and this team Tom Henson? What's your thoughts there? Just a quick one. What do you think? Onana stays? Because he said if we go for another goalkeeper, he's not gonna be on the bench to be number 2. That's what he said clearly. What's your thoughts there then?
No. I think the realistic thing to do as a player is to find a place where you will get the minutes, because the essence of a player is to play, is to perform on the pitch. You don't perform by being on the bench. You perform by playing on the pitch. So I believe the best decision for all parties here, the club, both the club and the player, will be to leave and go find opportunities elsewhere, because that is really what his career is about.
Okay. Nice. I don't know. You guys, as we said last episode, man, it was a bad thing for the football fraternity, man, losing somebody like a Jota from Liverpool, man. So it's still, but we know Liverpool will never
soul rest in eternal peace.
Yeah, Liverpool never walk alone, and his number at least will still keep it to be remembered. So, and also we saw the game which Liverpool played the other day against Crystal Palace. What's your thoughts there, man? Unfortunately, man, I did not watch the game. I just watched the highlights. Man like Salah, because we are going to fantasy in a few, he lost a penalty.
Yeah.
Henderson, he was a master beast. And then this was thing, man, we sold him, I don't know, less than 20 M. I was like, why are you guys doing it? See what he did. He already gave them a cap on it. And then guys said they watched the game. Man like as also I said, this guy, he's a baller. Expect to see much from him. He's gonna give us a good game. That's not. But from what I have heard, Crackers did not have that good game. But the Frimpong, Waits, all of them, they had the game of their time. But you know, when it goes to penalty, man, it's undecided. But also, I saw you guys posting on the group that this season, it's a season to watch because of VAR. Hey, it's gonna give us problem. What's your thoughts there? What does Liverpool look to you now, with what you saw on the transfer and on the break, and what we expect now to see after they brought the new players on the game?
You know, actually, for Liverpool, I'm expecting them to a little bit struggle during the first few game weeks because there is transition period. Okay. Because now they have to incorporate the new signings in their team. Like, for example, now Frimpong is replacing Trent.
Yeah, that's a replacement for Trent, yeah.
And Diaz left. So maybe...
Wits will be there.
Wits will be there.
Yeah.
Darwin left. So we have Etiquette. I don't know Etiquette.
Uh-huh.
So
Ekitike.
Ekitike.
Don't give him a name that is not his.
Okay.
So
Mr. Grammar.
So these players,
okay,
they have to be given time to gel together and to incorporate. So I'm expecting Liverpool to struggle for a few game weeks.
Okay.
But for me, I'm worried about their defense.
Fine.
Because you have also Kakes. He has to be, you know.
No, but still, they do have somebody like they have two guys, man. There's Robertson still. There's this guy, the youngster. Bradley still there. Conor Bradley still there. You have Simica still there. So for me, I'm like, still they still do have a chance to move on.
For me, they are a good team. But for me, like those new additions, there are a lot. More than five players inside the team. It may take time for them to incorporate their new signings. And unfortunately, also the pressure, unfortunately, also moving on from losing Diego, this will play also psychological. It will be psychological for them also. So they're gonna take a few time. Maybe we give them 1 or 2 months.
Okay.
At least they will start performing. But I'm not still they are the title contenders. Okay. But it will depend if the players they will like gel the team chemistry. Okay. If it will come up at a very fast rate. Okay. Yeah.
Everybody when he plays FPL, because that's the next place you're going to move, just quick one. Everybody wants somebody like an Isak. And then the move you're seeing online, Isak is like, I'm not going to play for Newcastle if you guys don't sell me out. What's your thoughts there, man?
For me, what he's doing to Newcastle, he have lost my respect at all, completely.
Why? Why so?
Hell, you mean a player like Isak right now, he's not in his right mind. He's very expensive.
Okay, what are you trying to say? Well, he's not on his right mind. I don't get it. What are you trying to say?
Who is in his right mind can come publicly and tell the club that he's contracted with for the next 3 years. He will never play for them again, no matter what happens.
No, but if
you understand what I'm saying?
Like if you think you have given them this is the maximum I can give to this club, I think I have on my right, or it's on my right to say, you know what, we cannot go, because you can terminate a contract. That's not and he's ready to go. But also, why a club put a price tag of 200? That's too much. Maybe, and I've seen an option out there. So you can tell me I can hold off because you as a club still wants me. That's not fair. Also from a player perspective, that's not fair according to me.
Newcastle already lost Wilson. They don't have a striker, and their top target already went to Man United. You understand? You can't just leave us hanging. Come on, that ain't fair.
Wait, the amount of money. Wait, the amount of money he's willing to give you as a club.
Can you imagine?
200. That's ridiculous money. You can buy anybody you want with that kind of money. Why hold him off?
Actually, this is the first time in the transfer market a team will bid at 120.
They aren't.
I wish to.
120 million pounds.
I wish to add on that discussion.
There aren't top strikers in Europe right now available.
So who's to be blamed, Brayo? Who's to be blamed?
Yeah, it's an interesting scenario, but just like Mwas is saying, I think it is improper for the player to go the route that Issa and indeed any other player that have done that before has chosen. And reason being, first, a player and a club have something that is binding between them. That is the contract. The contract is binding upon the player, and it is binding upon the club. A player cannot purport to force a club to take an action of selling them if that is not what the club desires. Similarly, a club cannot force a player to go play for a team, cannot force to sell a player to play in a club a player does not desire. So should such situation arise where neither the player nor the club is interested in pursuing the suggestion of the other. In this case, Isak is proposing and demanding, actually, he's demanding that the club sells him, but the club does not deem that necessary. And if the club now decides that the best thing to do with you, Isa, is to sell you to a Saudi Arabian club, then Isa, if he's not interested to go to Saudi Arabia, his wishes should be respected to the extent that there is a contract between these two teams. And if neither is willing to budge, then let both of them see out the contract. So if Isak is contracted for the next 3 years, the right thing to do is to submit yourself to the terms of the contract and see out your contract to the end. Otherwise, I believe if it was if it is really the interest of the player to move to a new club, then the best thing would be to do it in a manner that first communicates the fact that the player recognizes that this contract exists, and therefore you use diplomacy, you use professional means to try and persuade the club to sell you. So in that regard, I think the player has really gone solo on this issue of his transfer away from Newcastle.
Okay, on the other side, welcome guys to where men get pressure and it never increase, it's always increasing. Fantasy Premier League. Update today. Guys were going to put their teams and the system crashed.
Correct.
So everybody's like, hey, we haven't started yet. What's happening? I did not set my team. What's not happening? So as always, don't forget, this time the game is on Friday. So the deadline, it's Friday before 8 o'clock. East African time.
Yeah, 8 o'clock.
Yes.
8 o'clock.
So
yes.
so be on the lookout. Try to put your team ready. Don't flip. Don't play. Because you don't know what is going to happen the last minute. Because last season you guys did say for the last 3 seasons, man, I want new competition, man. This competition is not fair. I cannot be beating you 3 years in a row. It's not fair. Come. I don't know. Bring some new things. So guys, if you want to try to beat me, I'll put a link here. Come follow us on a mini league. Let's see if you guys gonna beat me. I need some nice competition. This my crew.
Just wait.
Easy peasy. Last season. Wait. Louis was the person who was so close, and then he flopped. I was like, okay, nice. And then you came, had a good run. I don't know what happened.
I had a good run like Arsenal.
And
but I didn't finish the race.
Another person. Hey, Mike has suffered.
Leave alone Mike. What about Joshua? Joshua completely crashed.
You guys, the end of the season, you guys suffered. Your numbers are Brayo also. Don't forget. Don't laugh here for others. So I don't know. What's your plan? I'll start with myself as the king of our group. I'll start. For me, my team is already on the draft, and I'm looking good. But I'm not giving you all the juice so that you copy my template. So I'm playing nice. But also, don't forget, man. If you have watched what has been happening, hey, Chelsea, they're making nice moves. Now, don't forget, they're making nice moves. That's a fact. So Sanchez, for me, as a goalkeeper, hey, that's a good place to look at. And then, guys, I've been given here some hints here and there. Because Burnley, is it Burnley? I don't know. There's a team here. I forget the name. There's this goalkeeper. Is it Deveruka or something? There's also a 4-point-something goalkeeper which is looking nice. I don't know. I've not yet seen there. Come to I don't know. Chelsea, they do have nice. That's what I've said. They do have nice players. There's somebody like a Palma, but the price, man. Let's talk about the price first. It's ridiculous. Man, the amount it's massive. Somebody like, if you want to have somebody like a Palma, you cannot have Isak. You cannot have somebody like a Salah, and you cannot have Haaland. That's impossible. But lucky enough, this time we don't have somebody like a Trent. So the maximum for a goal for the defense is 6. For this, till now it's 6. So that's a good gap. So I don't know. According to you, when you look on the defense, who do you think is a must have? A quick one.
For me, on the defensive side, so they introduced this new point systems. So I'm going for this Everton defender.
Okay.
Tarkowski is there for me.
Okay.
And then I have Dawuud.
Okay.
Dawuud, this season I'm expecting for him to be having a lot of contribution.
Oh, the Manchester United guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not Doku.
Dawuud.
Yeah, the Dawuud guy.
Okay.
And then we have this this time I'm going with this Dunk.
Okay.
The Brighton guy.
Okay.
And Wan-Bissaka.
Okay.
Those are my assets on the defensive
side. Bissaka, I've been seeing him in many people draft, so I think
he's in my draft.
Okay, nice. Brayo, what's your things? What do you think in the defense? Who do you think or a goalkeeper that you should have?
I think for the goalkeeper, this compared to last season, and I want to base my observation purely on last season. Goalkeepers were finding it hard to keep clean sheets. So you can just have any goalkeeper you wish. They don't give so many points. So you don't want to invest so much on goalkeepers. For the defenders, and Anthony has correctly, if I've had him, if I have had him right, if not now, then sometime in the course of this discussion, that there are some new there are some new rules. Yeah, in the fantasy, which award points
but the thing is, wait, I'll give you this, because also the problem is, even if you do it, the maximum a player can ever get in a team, it's only 2 points.
Man, it's okay. Can you imagine when?
Yeah, it's okay. Imagine if you, it's worth it.
For 10 blocks, a defender will get 1 point for it. But even if he does 30 or 40, the maximum he can get is 2 points only. So I don't see it as a much big deal.
Man, to be honest, can you imagine a player can play 90 minutes and he gets 2 points? So imagine now a defender will have blocks, 2 points. And then if he completes 90 minutes,
and it will save points. Someone who gets red card.
You know,
you see those players who get red cards.
Man, better 2 points than a blank.
Give you a minus. So you better have a 0 than a minus. Yeah. Plus, it is also it is probably a valuable way of managing the squad budget. Right now, the cost of players is over the roof.
Yes.
Right now, it is almost impossible to have a dream team. So you are forced to use your meager budget to build a competitive team, which is really going to present a challenge among managers. But for me, the players I would recommend you have, don't have defenders from Liverpool because you'll be conceding goals.
Okay.
Get one defender from get defenders from Arsenal. Nottingham Forest also performed well in terms of defense last season. You want to have those ones, and consider having a scoring defender. In my view, Josko Gvardiol would be a good pick.
Okay.
For midfielders, Palmer, I see him maintaining his streak, his scoring streak. He's a good addition in the team. I don't really expect Salah to hit the standards of last season.
Okay, I'm transferring right now. I'm removing him right now.
Okay, Brayo.
Because of Florian Wirtz and Hugo Ekitike, I think the roles will be the scoring goals will be redistributed so that Salah will have his workload will be greatly reduced. So I don't expect him to perform as he did last season.
Okay, man. When we come to the midfield, as we have as Brayo and Anto, you were saying, for me, I'm like, you know what, you guys, you need to see this out, because I don't know, the price of the prime players which we think we should have, man, they are unreachable. It's hard to have them. So for me, I've gone for the Wirtz, man. Wirtz, it's a must-have, because that's my opinion. He's a must-have. For once, I still have Salah, and you guys, the theory you're trying to bring here, I'm not boarding yet.
No, actually, Brayo, he has a...
But I'm still not boarding.
Brayo has a very
I'm still not boarding, because, Salah is Salah. That's one thing. Salah is Salah. So for me, Wirtz is a must-have on my team. I already have him. And then when you come to team like Spurs, now we know somebody like Solanke, he still have an injury. Unfortunately, man like Son, after playing for many years in that team, we had to let him go. It feels so bad, but also now it gives a chance for new players, somebody like a Brandon Johnson. He was a banger while he got the chances. So this is the season where try to look him out. So nice. Just watch him out. And then don't forget somebody like a Pamasa. Also, he's a good choice if you want to go to that route for me. And then Manchester United, many guys have said, we are not yet there, but we cannot forget now, because somebody like Mbeumo, he's a midfielder. Somebody like Akuna, still he's being placed as a midfielder, and somebody like Bruno Fernandes. Oh my God, Amad Diallo still is there. So, but for me, if I want to go to Manchester United, man, I'm banking it only for Kuna till now. That's what I'm having on my team. I haven't made some changes yet, but I think in Manchester United, maybe defensive wise, I'm gonna give it a chance. Maybe Kuna or Bruno, not yet decided, but that's the way I'm going. What's your thoughts, man?
So when it comes to the midfield, I'm the usual suspects. Palma.
Okay.
Palma is there. I'm expecting a breakout season for him. For Salah, I'm siding up with Brayo. I think his performance, it will depend on the rest of the Liverpool players, because there's a lot of changes. I don't know. I didn't hear anyone mention Saka.
Hey,
what is going on?
Where are we gonna fit him?
Brayo, what is? I didn't hear anyone mentioning Saka. Saka, Bukayo.
I expected that to be my secret tool, but now that you've mentioned him, I thought I'm the only one who is going to have him as a differential.
Actually, because I was checking, I was going through
nobody's there, man.
I was going through this website. No one is mentioning Saka.
Okay,
Saka is a must-have for me and for any Arsenal player, or for someone who is looking to have a differential. Look at his performance in pre-season. He has scored in or contributed in all those matches. That shows you that this is a player who is prepared to do well in the new season. So Saka is definitely a player you will not overlook, save that he comes at a cost.
Okay.
You must be willing to sacrifice some names there in order for him to have space, because I doubt whether you can manage to have Saka, Palmer, and still afford Haaland up front.
Impossible.
And Florian Wirtz.
Nobody's having Haaland on the squad. Nobody's trying to do 14M for him. Nah, I'm not gonna do it.
And that's a
I'm
lot.
not mad. That's impossible. So when I come to the front side, because this way it gets juicer. Okay, don't forget still also Kudus on Spurs. He's a nice thing.
That's a different. Actually, that's a differential.
Yeah, Kudus. But now the problem, I've said it. You guys want to do another thing that you always do. If I say a differential, always I'm finding you guys
With him.
I don't like it.
I have one differential, and I will not disclose at this stage.
Okay, nice. So when you finish off, if you guys want to have him, or you don't have to have him, having someone like a João Pedro from Chelsea, that's a must-have striker.
Man, he's the most owned.
Must-have. Even Haaland is not yet there.
Haaland is not there. I checked the statistics, and João Pedro, 90%.
Whatever I saw him in FIFA Club World Cup,
wow,
he deserved it. He deserved to be in any body team. That's a must-have. Also, last transcend from Wolves, he's a good differential, coming on a good price, and because we've seen now, probably he'll be the one on the penalties also. So that's a good option, because now Kone is not there. So that's a good pick. But now, man, we are stuck, man. Isak is giving us a hard problem. We're not supposed to have these thoughts now, because now we are trying to balance in between. Some guys are saying Gyökeres, some guys are saying because Isak is out of the pitch now, we don't know what will happen with him. So we are still there. Ekitike is still having it's on some people's thoughts also, because said he's a good player also. But also, man, now it's like we are forced to go to Watkins.
Yeah.
It's like we are forced.
We are forced. We have no choice.
We don't have any other best player to replace that number.
Yeah, at the moment, I agree with you. Even me, actually, I have Watkins. If you actually, to be honest, 90% of the FPL managers, they have Watkins and João Pedro.
So it's like we are forced. Our hands are closed. There's nothing much you can do there, because Isak, if he was on if he went to Liverpool, that's the best option also, because he'll be on the best team. But also when he's playing in Newcastle, that still is a good option. So I'm like, if he's not in any of those, man, I don't know.
We just have to wait and see how the transfer plays out.
Yeah. So, but for now, I don't know. That's the only thing you think. Brayo, what's your thoughts for that front side as we round off?
Yeah, it's a tricky one. You just have to pick. It's either or, and it's almost like inevitable that any strategically thinking manager must have João Pedro in the squad. I wouldn't pick Issa at the backdrop of what we are witnessing with this situation, with this transfer situation in Newcastle, this is a player who has clearly lost motivation. So having him in the squad will do you more harm than good.
Okay.
Avoid him like plague.
Yeah,
Okay,
considering the cost also.
So the games on the game. What's your thoughts on who's gonna look like a better captain to this? Because still the armband stays still on Salah for many players, and some others have said Manchester United against Arsenal the first game. It's a good place to place maybe somebody like a Kuna, maybe Bruno, or maybe on the other side go on with Saka. What do you think is the best option for you to go for the captain?
For me, at the moment, I'm going with the obvious choice.
Okay.
Mohamed Salah.
Okay.
Considering they are playing in Anfield. Anfield will be filled to capacity.
Okay.
And it will be an emotional night.
Okay.
In Anfield. So for now, I will not overthink this one. I'm going with Mohamed Salah.
Okay, Brayo.
Mohamed Salah will be playing Bournemouth, a tough opposition. For me, my captain is Joao Pedro.
Okay. Shit, I need to change my captain. I cannot be having the same captain with man like Brayo. I don't know why you are going there, but I'd see. For me, it's still I've keep it on Joao, but the assistant I'm giving it to Mo Salah because I will still know. But so you guys, you did not say this because somebody like Louis was the one who saw this move. Antonori, him in Man City, and the attacking threats which he has, man, I think he's a good place also to throw in on the mix in your ball. Try to see with him what will happen there. Yeah, so he's a good differential also on the defensive side, according to me. I don't know what will happen there. So that's it. But I don't know. Now the biggest game on the weekend, Manchester United on Sunday. Hopefully I'll have some guys, man. We need to stream that game. Hopefully I'll be having the guys. What's your thoughts there, Brayo? Starting with you, guy, and then we'll finish up with the home team players. Me and Anto. What's your thoughts there?
Yes, it's going to be an exciting game,
Okay.
particularly in light of the changes both the teams have done.
Okay.
And especially Manchester United, they've brought strong additions in Brian Mbeumo. You have Kuna and Benjamin Sesko. These are players who bring impact to the team, and I want to really believe that this game is not going to be easy for Arsenal, but also for Manchester United, because Arsenal has for the last 3 seasons been consistent, and Arsenal has also made some strong additions. Given that this is the first match where we will be testing the effect of the new signings for Manchester United, I will give an upper hand to Arsenal, a 2-0 win in favor of Arsenal.
Okay, Anto, what's your thoughts there?
Historically, Manchester United versus Arsenal. For the past 5 games, Arsenal has dominated us.
Have an upper hand, yeah?
Yes, but I'm expecting, as I'm very positive this season.
Okay.
So I'm not taking less than a 2-1 win.
Okay.
For Manchester United.
Okay, for me, I don't know yet, but okay, if it's because we Old Trafford, hey, hopefully, guys, let's start a game with a win. Last season we started it so bad, so let's start with a win. For me, that's what I'm wishing. So the games of the weekend, early kickoff on Friday at 10. It's Liverpool against Bournemouth. What's your thoughts there?
This is a easy Liverpool win.
Okay, Brayo, Aston Villa against Newcastle.
Aston Villa.
Brighton against Fulham. For me, I think this is a good game, but also, hey, Brighton, it's a must-have there. Fulham, Burnley. No, Spurs versus Burnley, Brayo.
Spurs versus Burnley, I give it to Spurs.
Okay.
No. This one, this one I'm giving Burnley.
Okay.
This is the shocker result.
Okay.
Because Spurs are playing tonight.
Okay.
So
if they win, you think they'll be mad?
I think Burnley will surprise us.
Okay, nice. And then the Sunderland West Ham. What's your thoughts there?
This one, Sunderland West Ham. New boys, Sunderland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Wolves, Man City, Brayo.
Definitely, Wolves have lost Kuna, so Man City.
Okay, Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. I'm giving it early. 3 goals for Chelsea. That's not a must. That's not a heavy one to think. Nottingham Forest against Brentford.
That's a draw.
Okay, Manchester United, Brayo against Arsenal, you have said 2. Anto, you have said 2-1.
It's very obvious.
No, which obvious? There is nothing obvious here.
Okay.
We can't lose at Old Trafford on the opening season.
It's only 2 days away. So and then Leeds versus Everton, Brayo. What's your thoughts there as we end off? Hey, good to have Leeds on the season.
Leeds versus Everton, I give it to Everton.
Okay, nice. Brayo, your thoughts today? When the pod will be out, we'll still have the results on the Super Cup. This team Spurs versus PSG.
PSG will beat Spurs thoroughly.
We know why. We know the reasons why.
To win.
We know
the reason is that this is PSG. They lost against
According to the season, Tottenham are the most successful London club.
Do you think
season?
Chelsea is also still in London?
No,
but Southern London. Okay,
it's
okay,
in North London. This is all Brayo.
But we know if the reason why you cannot support Spurs because you guys don't have a cup. They already have one.
That's what I'm saying.
And then there's another cup to have in them
on the line.
So you don't. I know you don't like PSG, but I don't know why you're supporting them today.
Why are you losing respect to PSG?
So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. If things go south, we'll be here. If they go north, I still will be here. So don't worry. And then a big shout out to you guys, man. It's nice having you.
Thank you for hosting.
Hey man, guys are on my neck. What's the episode, man? Last week, we tried our best, but the best was not supposed to be the best still. Because I didn't want to have some new changes here and there. So good to have you guys as always, man. It's a nice vibe. Yeah, man, like Brayo, hey, hopefully this season you're gonna give us a very nice kind of Arsenal vibe, eh?
Yeah. A very great Arsenal vibe. I'll be here throughout the season.
When you guys
part of subjecting myself to accountability.
When you guys start to be beaten, if you dash the way you do, then I'm not gonna bring you back.
No, I'm here. I cannot run away from problems.
Okay, then man like Mwas, we have him, but man here to dash out in a quick one. Nice to have also, man. I did not know we do have guys on our page who are Man City players, so that's nice to have him. I do have some 2 Liverpool fans.
No, Man City fans you hear about, those are immigrants. They must have come from somewhere.
Okay, I do have some Liverpool guys. I'm trying to see how we're gonna bring them in.
Yeah.
And then, man, so it's nice, man. So don't forget, man, like the Triple Cup podcast in each and every social media platform, be it Facebook, be it IG, TikTok, YouTube. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget, tell a friend, and the code will be here for those guys, Fantasy Premier League fans. You're gonna join our mini league, so don't forget I'll put the code. And it's been nice, man. Adios, man, like Brayo, man, like Anto.
Man, big up.
We out.
Football is back.
Adios.
Bye.